What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go, and today we're going to be shiny hunting this mega event for a little bit, try to get some Ghastly XLs because I really want to get a lot of Ghastlies, and we're also going to go over some news. But before I can go over anything, I've got a research breakthrough box here. Let's open it up, see what we get from it. We're going to get some Stardust, some Pokeballs. That's probably like the least exciting thing, and of course some XP. But now, today is our final chance to get a shiny Alolan Marowak from the box, because from what I heard, it might be a Lowland Grimer in the next box, which is not the most exciting thing, to be honest with you, so please be shiny. It's not. I haven't had a shiny research breakthrough Pokemon in a very, very long time. I think the last one was a shiny Flower Crown Eevee, so for those of you that remember how long ago that was, it's been a while. Well, unfortunately, that box was pretty disappointing, but I do have something much better that I got yesterday, so I'll see you when I get back. Well, how's it going, people of the future? JT the past here. I just got something that I never thought I'd ever be able to see in the wild, even though technically it came from a raid. Shiny Kangaskhan. That is so amazing. I am so down with this, and the best part is it's a guaranteed catch because it came from a raid, so let's just quickly throw a ball and boom. Well, that wasn't quite an excellent, but still, a shiny from a mega raid is a lot harder to get than usual, so I'm very happy I got to see this, because I've done so many Kangaskhan raids when, like, they were released the last time, and I didn't get a single shiny, so I'm just really happy right now that we got this. I know it's not good, though. 1421 is pretty bad, but that's fine. We already have a better one anyways. We might lucky reroll this one just because, you know, for fun, but nonetheless, I really did not expect to be able to see a shiny Kangaskhan from a raid, so I'm really happy about it. So yeah, shiny Kangaskhan from a mega raid. That's really awesome, and I actually just realized this now. If we look here, I've only done 40 raids, but I got it on my 20th raid. So that's pretty good, because usually it's about a 1 in 50 to 1 in 75 odd chance of being a shiny, much like a Sneasel or like a Mawile or something like that. But just because it's a 1 in 50 to 1 in 75 chance of being shiny does not mean you're guaranteed to get a shiny within that range. You could do 150 plus raids and not get a single shiny from them. I know a lot of people that do mega raids a lot and they've never once gotten a shiny, so it can be pretty rough. But coming up this Sunday, May 1st at 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at your local time, there's going to be a Mega Kangaskhan raid day that gives some cool bonuses. For one, obviously Mega Kangaskhan is going to be everywhere, which is cool, but also you will get 5 free in-person raid passes, so that'll be great. So you get at least 5 to 6 free chances if you bring a pass in from the previous day. And also, chances of getting a shiny Kangaskhan are going to be pretty increased during this time, which is really great because they did this last time with the Alolan Marowak raid day that they did, and the chances of those being a shiny was believed to be like 1 in 10. Like, they were absurdly common, so they might do the same with Kangaskhan here, which would be really awesome, especially because we have remote raids as well, and when they make this go live, I believe the entire world is going to have increased chances. I don't think that it really works that within the 3-hour window, that's it. It's usually just applied everywhere, and then once the event is over for everybody in the world, then it goes back to being normal. So I would suggest doing a few remote raids with people overseas, if you got any friends overseas, and seeing if you can get a shiny from them, and if it's not really working out, then I'd say wait until it's your in-person event time. But with previous events, it has always been that the whole world kind of just gets it until the very last place gets it, and then it goes back to being normal. So I would recommend you guys not passing up this raid day, because for one, it's Kangaskhan. That's pretty awesome. A lot of people want it because it is still a regional. Even though it is a mega Pokemon right now, it'll go back to being a regional once it's gone from our mega system. So I would suggest taking advantage of it, but if not, completely up to you. Now, when it comes down to the current mega event that we're doing right now, I would suggest focusing on these researches specifically, the power up a Pokemon 10 times instead of the one that does it 5 times. Because when you do the 5 times one, it gives you 25 energy, but when you do it the 10 times, you get 70 energy, which is slightly less than 3 times by 5 points. So it's really worth it to do it 10 times because you're getting more for that as opposed to just doing it 5 times multiple times. At least that's my personal recommendation. And also, since we're here, we've got to spend a task. Come on, green spenda. No, but that's perfectly fine. I think I already have this for him, and 511 is okay, but 523 is the hundo. We've got ourselves 6 5-kilometer eggs. I'm hoping for more shiny Tyrogue, because if you saw a couple videos from now, we did not do so well with those evolutions, unfortunately, so hopefully this batch will give us a shiny Tyrogue. Number 1, well, it's blue, but not exactly what we're hoping for. Number 2 is going to be Tyrogue, but not shiny, sadly, but that's perfectly fine. Number 3 is a Mantike. That is a blue baby, but not the blue baby we want. Number 4 is another blue baby, but not quite what we're looking for. Number 5 is a Rowlet. That's okay. And let's see what the final one gives us. Another Rowlet. All right, well, at least we saw a Tyrogue, but that wasn't the greatest of batches. Well, it's been a little bit. It's really late outside and nothing has happened. I've hatched so many eggs. I've just done so many like checks and everything and nothing has happened. But ladies and gentlemen, we do have this shiny Kangaskhan from Virginia, from the Patreon. I appreciate it. That's the person's name is Virginia, not the state. But anyways, let's catch this thing real quick. It's a guaranteed catch, 1806, so it's weather boosted, but sadly, it's not good. But I think it's 1847 is the hundo, but nonetheless, I don't care. This is my second one from this mega event, so I'm totally down. I definitely want to lucky reroll them just to have them. Not that it would come out much better than the one I already have, but I'm still really down. So thank you again, Virginia. I really do appreciate it. Now, are you good? 15 attack. All right. Cool. I'm down. That's pretty awesome. And now that we've caught that shiny Kangaskhan, let's go over some really cool event details that I'm actually kind of excited about. So as you can see, it's a Pokemon Go and Pokemon Air Adventures kind of collaboration, which is kind of neat. And we have the Pikachu with the balloons, but the balloons are different. So that's going to be our third balloon Pikachu. And it looks like the way they're going to alter these up is just changing the colors of the balloons. So kind of neat. And then we have obviously our first ever legendary mega Pokemon, Latias and Latios. And to tell the difference between the two, just in case you can't tell and you don't know how to read, this one is Latias because it has yellow eyes, and the red eye one is Latios. There's not huge differences between the two besides just the color of their eyes, but nonetheless, it's kind of cool because the Air Adventures is supposed to be kind of like a big flying type thing, and it really makes sense that like Mega Latias and Latios are coming because they look like jet fighters slash like airplanes in themselves, so it's pretty neat that they're finally coming. Now, are they going to be useful? Not really. Well, that's kind of a lie, actually. Okay, so let's just go into it real quick. Mega Latias, not so much, unfortunately. Like, it's okay. It's fine, but Mega Latios at this current moment will be the #1 dragon-type Pokemon in the entire game. It'll be beating everything until about Mega Salamence, and Mega Rayquaza, of course, will absolutely just demolish everything because it's the best dragon in the game, as it should be. And if we ever get Shadow Rayquaza, more than likely that might beat Mega Latios, but nonetheless, still pretty cool. And they're also going to be getting their exclusive signature moves. Mist Ball is specifically for Latias, and Luster Purge is for Latios. Both of these moves are not that amazing, unfortunately. It's sad to say it, they just really aren't that great. They both get access to Psychic, and Psychic is a better move than both of these. They have interesting effects on them for trainer battles, but nonetheless, it just feels like they really won't have much play anyways, because they usually don't have play in PvP. But who knows, maybe they'll tweak it, or maybe there'll be a specific cup where these things might shine. We'll see how it goes. And this Pokemon Air Adventures event is going to take place Tuesday, May 3rd at 10 a.m. your local time to Sunday, May 8th at 8 p.m. your local time. And for our wild encounters, we're getting some cool ones. We're getting the Flying Pikachu, though, as you can see, the balloons are slightly different than the ones that we have up here. Maybe that's just a visual glitch or something like that. Maybe they put it in the wrong image. I'm hoping it's not just these guys again. I would like to get the different Pikachu just because it's fun to hunt for new things. It's only just different colored balloons, but nonetheless. We also have Jigglypuff, Meowth, Psyduck, Doduo, Magikarp, Wingull, Swablu, and Drifloon. All of these are okay. They're really not that amazing for spawns, but if you're missing any of these, good luck with the shinies. I really hope that you get them. And then I'm actually excited about this. If you're lucky, you might encounter a Charizard, which can be shiny. So just like how we had the sustainability event with Venusaur, now we've got this flying event with freaking shiny Charizards possibly out there, which is going to be awesome. And Mantine is going to be out there, and I really, really need Mantine. I didn't get it during the Johto tour because I chose Silver, and I only brought 3 Mantine checks in with me, and they didn't turn out to be shiny, which is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, I'm excited for that. I will definitely be grinding very hard for that, and of course, a shiny Charizard in the wild, because I mean, that thing is so beautiful. These will be the featured raids. We're going to have 3-star raids with Charizard, Lapras, and Togekiss. Surprisingly, no tier 1 raids that are listed here. And for mega raids, we're going to have Mega Latias and Latios. No other mega, it looks like, at this current moment, but nonetheless, I mean, I'm definitely excited to raid these new mega legendaries. It's just kind of sad that they're only here for like a week. 7-kilometer eggs will exclusively have Togepi, Mantike, Emolga, and Noibat. Only Togepi can be shiny, and the rest of these are okay. I mean, Emolga's fine, and Noibat's kind of cool, but I'm not going to focus on these eggs, to be honest with you. I think these eggs are kind of meh, in my opinion. Field research tasks will have Flying Pikachu, Doduo, Swablu, and Emolga, which is cool. I'll definitely be going for those Pikachu ones just to get extra encounters with it. And it looks like we're going to get half egg hatch distance when eggs are placed in an incubator during the event. So that's kind of fun. I mean, if you're really wanting to go for those 7-kilometer eggs, it won't take nearly as long. I personally will still be focusing on the 5-kilometer grind for that shiny Tyrogue. And lastly, we're going to have some stickers. I mean, we got a Corsola here. We've got the Okinawa Pikachu and the Pikachu with the balloons. Makes sense. They're doing like an in-person event in Okinawa, which is really cool. I would love to go, but unfortunately, Japan's not open right now, and it doesn't look like they're going to be opening anytime soon, but I would love to be able to get one of these hopefully soon, but we'll see. Apparently they're only here for like a year, so maybe I might miss out on it if Japan still decides that they don't want to open up. And we also just recently got some information for the month of May, so let's just go over some of it real quick. For starters, we are going to have the raid hours, which are going to be Mega Latios and Mega Latios on May 4th. Makes sense, it's during that event. We're also going to be finally getting Tapu Fini, which is a water and fairy type. It's pretty cool, and that will be happening on May 11th, May 18th, and then all of the Tapus are going to be around on May 25th. Which is not amazing. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm down with a new dex entry, but it just seems like we're going to be raiding a lot of Latios and Latios, and then the Tapus I'm probably just going to leave alone because they apparently aren't going to be shiny, and I kind of just want to focus on that right now. Even though Tapu Bulu is actually pretty good, I'll just wait until the shiny comes out, and then we'll just start focusing on it. Our May research breakthrough encounter is going to be a Lowland Grimer. It's got a boosted shiny rate on it, which is kind of nice, and it is useful for PvP in a few instances, but other than that, I'm just gonna say it's not really that exciting, especially because I was seeing these in the wild for a little bit, so it's kind of cool and it fits the theme, but all in all, not really that exciting. And then for our spotlight hours, for May 3rd, we're gonna have Wingull with 2x candy for catching Pokemon. Wingull's useful for PvP, so honestly, this isn't the worst. I would definitely suggest doing it because Pelipper is really, really disgusting in PvP with Weather Ball, so if you care about PvP, this is a good time to get XLs and stuff for that. I don't think it's good for Ultra League or anything like that, but you never know. Like, maybe in the future, it could actually get a little viable. We'll see. Next up on May 10th, we have Numel with 2x candy for transferring Pokemon. That's probably all I'm going to be doing is transferring, because Numel is really not that exciting. It does have a Mega coming up with Camerupt, and we have the Shiny coming out during GoFest for the Worldwide event, but nonetheless, it's just kind of one of those that you feel like you can skip. Next up, we have Magikarp on May 17th with 2x XP for evolving Pokemon. Obviously, you're not going to be doing that with Magikarp, but I'm totally down, especially for XL Carps for that badge. Shiny Magikarp looks good. I'm down with it. I'll actually definitely participate in that one. That one's pretty cool. May 24th, we will have Seal with 2x Stardust for catching Pokemon. That's just a great bonus, period, and also I really like Seal, and Shiny Seal was like a white whale for me for a while, so I'll definitely take advantage of that one. Plus, Dugong is very useful in PvP, though only with its legacy moves, so you would have to use Elite, Charge, and Fast TMs on that one. And then lastly, May 31st, we will have Picky Peck with 2x XP for catching Pokemon. It's great for XP grinders. Other than that, I don't think that thing's really useful, so we'll see. Maybe one of these will be a secret shiny release, even though Numel probably not, since we already know when that's coming out. So Piggy Peck, more than likely, maybe could be released shiny out of nowhere. I mean, they've done it before with Litleo, so there's a chance, but I wouldn't hold my breath on it. With all that news out of the way, this is going to be the end of the video. Don't forget to smash the like button for me, show me some love, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, and also comment down below. Have you managed to get a shiny Kangaskhan from one of the raids yet? And are you going to participate in the Mega Kangaskhan raid day? Please let me know in the comments down below. Links for Patreon and merch are in the description box below, but with that being said, this is the end of the video. I'll see you in the next one.